Okay, it looks like I'm live. So let me head on over to YouTube so I can see things the way everybody else sees things. Take me just a minute to get over there. Da, 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 da. Do, 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 do. Okay, just waiting for it to load up. Come on. Slow. It's always slow. Every day. Okay, here we go. Oops, not that. Oh, I just added that to my queue. Awesome.
Just added that to my queue. Awesome. Just added that to my queue.
Seriously?
Awesome.
Oh my god.
Just added that to my
Hold the phone.
queue.
Seriously?
Awesome.
Oh. That was weird. Okay. Managed to get myself in triplicate. Hey, Candy, how you doing? Oops. Okay. So this is gonna be a short live today. The grandkids are here, and being grandkids, and I have made quite a mess of my room, but I am working out. My goal is by the time February starts that I will have this all in some semblance where I can get to, hey, Rebecca, where I can get to everything. And I've gotten rid of the things that are unnecessary, and I've unpacked some of the stuff that's under my bed so that I can use them. And hi, Janice. So, what I'm here to talk to you guys today is a new live stream series that I'm going to be doing. It's my personal challenge. I'm not challenging anyone else. I'm doing 52 weeks of collage, and I'm doing surprise and homage to horror. So, for every Sunday of 2022, except the two I've already missed, because I was a slow starter this year, which seems to be a pattern for me. So we'll try and do better next year, right? So all of the Sundays in 2022 from here on out, I will be on at 4:30 to do a collage that is somehow horror related. Hello, Vanessa. Welcome, welcome. So, um, to do the catch up, because I am 2 weeks behind, I'm going to be live on Tuesday and Wednesday at 1 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. And this is in addition to my regular times on those days. My regular time on Tuesday is 7:30, and my regular time on Wednesday is 2:30. So, but it will be two separate streams. So once I'm done with the collage, I will start a separate stream for the normal things that go on those days. Hello, Carla. Welcome, welcome. So yeah, and then this Sunday coming up, or I'm sorry, at Friday's Hanging in the Hollow, I'll be doing the cover for the book, or at least getting a good start on it, right? And then we'll start with the week 3 collage session this upcoming Sunday, which is the 23rd at 4:30. And then on the 30th, which is the following Sunday at 4:30 again. They should always be at 4:30 unless something goes wrong. Nothing ever goes quite right. Blessings to you as well, Carla. I hope you are having a fine Sunday and that you have enjoyed your long weekend. I hope that you got lots of good rest. So that is what is going on with this. These two sessions right here, these catch-up sessions, are going to be unlisted. The links for those will be posted in the Facebook group and on Patreon. So the catch-up sessions will be just for people who are either part of the Darkwood Sanctuary Facebook group or who are Patreon members. Just because they're catch-up, I just want them to be casual with people who are in the group. So that's what's going on with those two. Friday Hanging in the Hollow will be public because it always has been, and the general collage sessions will be public. So let me show you what I'm starting with here and kind of explain the idea to you. So I'm going to cut the spine off this book. I'm doing a ring bound journal, and it probably will actually be too For 52 weeks of collage, I can't imagine that 52 of them will fit in a ring cover, no matter how big the ring you get is. Oh, did you get a COVID test? Oh, I didn't. Now that's I didn't know you were. So I'm going to cut this off, and we're going to cover it. Well, I hope that your test comes back that you don't have it, because Alex just found out that Alex has COVID. So the grandkids are going to be here all week, live and in person all week. Which means we run the chance of getting COVID because Alex was here last night. And the grandkids have been with her while she was contagious. So we may all experience COVID, which we have avoided thus far. So this will be my cover. This is from that Haunted Places book. And we're going to cover it. I don't know with what yet. Maybe some fabric. Some fabric, maybe? Oh, yeah. When do you find out your results? So that's going to be the cover. And then for pages, let me find a place to set that that's reasonably safe. I'm going to use the covers off some of these books. So that I've been tearing apart. So like, say this one. I won't collage on this side except maybe to add a word or an additional couple of images in there that go with this already. This is from The Monster Who Ate My Peas, which is a kid's book. And I like this already. So I would, I would take it, and it's a little bit bigger than my book. So I would have to cut a little bit off the top and bottom. And it's just a little bit shorter than the book. So that should be fine. Okay. Love having COVID? No, I don't think I'll love having COVID. We'll make the best of it, though. It is what it is. Everybody, we actually haven't been all that careful. We've been out tons venturing and stuff. So I'm kind of surprised we haven't had it already, to be honest. So I really like this cover. So I probably wouldn't use that because I'll use it in something else since it's Alice in Wonderland. But like the back cover, we could totally turn that into a little bitty. We could turn it this way and do that for a small page, or we could turn it that way for a short page. Hey, Francis. So, but my collages are all going to be horror creepy. So horror or creepy related. So this is the back of some kind of music thing. And I've got this Where's Waldo cover that I can cut down and use. I just have a lot of covers, from stuff that I've torn apart. I'm even going to use stuff like this. Like I will probably keep that part. And it won't count as a collage unless I add to it. But I can put this in the book and use the rest of it as a collage, right? So I figured for stuff like that, and I have a few other covers and stuff. Right, Carla? It does need stuff. But I have all these things that can be upcycled into pages. And I want to invite other people to come along with me on this journey. Do you want to do collages? They don't have to be creepy collages, but would you like to every Sunday come and work along with me? I would be happy to have you. And depending on how many people might decide to do this, maybe we'll take it to Facebook and do it in one of those rooms where you can be on if you want and show your work or not, where we can talk to each other in the room. That could be an option if some people want to play along. And obviously don't have anything prepared, but if you want to do the collage part, but you're not into the harvesting and all that stuff, I can create collage packs for you guys, and I'll start in February probably having a couple available in the shop of just, a selection of random images that you can use over the course of the month. Not particularly themed or anything. I mean, obviously in the summer we might put together some summer related issues or pictures and stuff, but I'm the only one necessarily doing horror. So they would be just generalized things. You've seen the kind of stuff I harvest, and I've got quite a collection of fussy cut images. And so some of it will be just like full pages where you can cut stuff off the page or use the page as a background. But if you're interested in something like that, let me know. Otherwise, there will be something available in February. If you don't have book covers and maybe you want to, I have quite a few. If you're looking for something to turn into your cover, whether you want to hard bind it or ring bind it, I can put together something for you for that as well. You'll be there. So that's really, so I'm showing you what I'm using. I'm going to upcycle a bunch of stuff, and obviously I'll use some of my papers and found things, and it's but the thicker that you start out with, obviously the thicker and less flexible your pages are going to be, which is why I'm going green bound. I don't like a bound book with super hard pages in it because it's hard to turn the pages, and the things can crack and stuff like that. So, yeah, I was thinking if I can get, between 3 and 5 people interested in doing it. Hi, Mary. Around the same time. Obviously, if you don't have time on Sunday, you can do it any other day of the week. You can catch up. You can not catch up. You can do as many weeks as you want or as few weeks as you want. I want to do all 52 collages, even if I have to kind of work off schedule. Life happens, so you can't always count on doing things the way you want them to. But I thought this would be a fun thing to do together if anybody is interested. For anybody who is interested in maybe doing the Facebook room thing where we can all be together and you can show your camera or not show your camera, you can message me on Facebook or email me. I don't want to do it that way if not enough people want to play along, or there's too many people to regulate a room. If there's like 20 people that are doing it, that's probably too many for a room. I don't know what the limit is, but I can't imagine, because everybody can talk. So we'd all just be talking over each other. It's best for small groups, which is what I figure. And like I said, you don't have to do creepy. If you want to do fairies or you want to do 52 master boards, it can be whatever type of collage you prefer. Or if you're new to collage, like I said, starting in February, and you can request one now, it wouldn't be too much trouble. I have tons of collage stuff that I can put something together. So yeah, if we have, 6 or so people, or we can do it, we can figure out something on StreamYards, where we can all get together and actually have a chat. And you don't have to show yourself on camera or your work if you don't want to. You can just have your microphone on so you can talk. Otherwise, we'll just do it this way. Or I could do it through StreamYards, which will cause a lag. However, I can put the link for people who want to join and ask questions or whatever, the same kind of way Els is doing it. Like that, if you want to come on and like show off your stuff and only be on for a few minutes like that. So let me know if you're interested in doing something like that and your preference. Would you like it in a Facebook room? Would you like it through StreamYard? Would you just like me to do it as a video like this, like I'm doing today? So yeah, so we're going to start. So I'll be live on Tuesday at 1 p.m. and then again at 7:30 for my regular, not at Tuesday. I'm sorry. I'm smoking the crack. I'm never live on Tuesday, but for the catch up I am. So I'll be live on Tuesday at 1 p.m. That's my time. So that's 2, 3, and 4 across the country. And then on Wednesday, I'll be live at 1 p.m. and then again at 7:30. Wednesdays is magazine harvesting. So I'll be doing the collage at 1 p.m., which will be, the link will only be, you're happy with whatever the majority thinks. Oh yeah, that is no good. 5 incisions. Oh, Candy, you've definitely got a long road of healing ahead of you. But we are keeping you in our thoughts and sending healing energy your way. I know that's not much, but you mean a lot to us, and we want you to get better as quickly as possible and with as little pain as possible. I'm sorry that, hopefully the end result of all of this is that you'll feel better and you'll have a better, more enjoyment in life. So, does anybody have any questions, comments, concerns, ideas? Like, do you feedback? I'm always open to feedback. I'm gonna put I love this, the monster that ate my peas. It's such a cute book. So yeah, so I would collage on this side of it, and then I would leave that side the way it is. But it does, it would need a word and a creeple or a thing, It's a lot of stuff. It's a lot of incisions. It's an invasive procedure. It takes it out of you. Healing takes a while, and you need to give yourself that time. I know this is short today, so I'll let go for a minute in case anybody has questions or you want a clarification on anything. But this will give me a chance to use up some of the extra things, like all of these covers and pages that don't necessarily cut it for collage or glue books, but I don't want to waste them, And it'll give me a chance to work on different sizes of collages, small ones, big ones. Obviously, we can't exceed the size of the book, but since it's going to be ring bound, we can orientate them like that, or we can orientate them like that. We have options, So what else? I'm going to decorate a little bit more in this book. I feel like I need to do something with it because it was really quick to make. I'll tell you what, these single signature tiny journals, you could whip out hundreds of them in a weekend. But then what do you do with it? You got to do something with it, right? So I'm going to decorate it up a little bit and maybe add a couple of pockets. This is a security envelope. Look at that pattern, makes my eyes water. But I loved the big fat, the great big window there. It doesn't matter if you're good or bad, bad, otherwise, you're fantastic. You've never done it before. Everybody's welcome. And you don't have to show anything you don't want to. You can send the pictures to me. You can send the pictures to nobody. Nobody's requiring you to show anything. It's just something to do. If you glue 4 things down on a page and you feel happy with it, that's awesome. But I personally love collage. I love the freedom of it. Because if you've ever seen Dee Dee Willingham, like she makes most of hers into like space scenes and stuff, or stuff with oceans and whatnot. She does a lot of reverse collaging with painting as part of the technique. And I don't approach her level of talent, but hashtag life goals, people. Mary lives La Vida Loca. You'd like to be, okay, so maybe not rooms, because rooms you can't see later. So even if it's private, Mary, like where we put it just where the Facebook people can see it, or Facebook and Patreon, you'll be able to. So we'll pick something where you can rewatch. I know you work a lot, so your schedule is, you need something flexible. Okay, so there we go. So we've nipped Facebook rooms right in the right in the bud. So we'll do something on YouTube, whether it's with StreamYards or not. So if everybody wants to be able to watch a replay, I guess I'm having some anxiety right now, and I'm kind of balking at the idea of just anybody being there while I'm trying to. I haven't collaged in a while, and I'm not saying I suck at it or I'm great at it. I just enjoy it. It's not about being able to sell what I make or anything like that. This is just for funsies, You're off both jobs tomorrow. Yay, Mary. I hope you do something fun, or at least get some rest, or tackle more laundry. It's a never ending beast, that laundry pile. I got a load in the wash right now. I need to toss it in the dryer. Yes, right, Carla? A whole day off, not just a half day, a whole one. That is awesome-tastic. So, yeah, so I'm having anxiety about doing it publicly, I guess. But I want people to be able to participate too if they want to. Not just to come on and shoot the shit, but if you want to come on and collage with me or show off your collage when you're done with it, that kind of thing. I'd love to have some interactions with you guys. Thanks, Mary. But yeah. So, and I'll show off some of my collages that I did like for last year where I epically failed at the 100-day challenge. Oh, you're going to work on your L's 12 and 22. Nice. Aw, thanks, Carla. The anxiety is all from me. It's not like anybody said you suck at collage. It's just my anxiety right now. So I think I just need to push myself and get out there and do it because I know I'll have fun doing it, and I hope you guys will come along too. It would be fun to do it something together. Yeah, so I will work on and I think ultimately what I'm going to put in here are mini collages. I like to, off this with the scraps off my desk. I don't know where my other one is. I have one ongoing that I made a while back that I just threw together one day on a live. But these are fun for that sort of thing where you just collect up the detritus off your desk and make something out of it, or the receipts and the fortune cookies and all that. Yes, anxiety does suck, and I know that you know that, Carla. I understand. You probably more than anybody else truly understands what I'm talking about. And there's a couple other people who come on here who are in the same boat, whether they talk about it publicly or not. That's why I talk about it, because I don't want anybody to think they're alone in what they're experiencing. I have to psych myself up and make myself come on live every time. So if you're thinking about starting a channel, but that's what's stopping you is anxiety, know that every time I come live, I have to push myself to do it. It's never easy to push that button. Oh, you're such a sweet lady, Mary, and I know that you are super busy and you're moving, and so I doubly appreciate everything. Oh, you didn't bend your knees. Well, hello, and sending healing energy your way as well. You need help. Team lift. And always bend and lift with you. Hey, Leslie. So we may have to go through this again with more people coming in. I was actually getting ready to go off. So this video was about starting my 52 weeks of collage. Yes, I'm late, and that's okay. Nothing wrong with starting late. I catch up or I don't catch up. We're going to try. Thanks, Vanessa. It's very sweet of you. But it eats at me sometimes, So this is about the 52 weeks of collage. I am personally doing an homage to horror. I'm going to do it each Sunday for all of 22, except for the 2 Sundays I already missed. I'm doing some catch-up sessions. These are going to be unlisted. So you'll see the links will come through on Facebook and Patreon. And I will post those at least an hour before I go live. It's going to be 1 p.m. Tuesday and Wednesday. So on Wednesday, I'll be live twice. Once at 1 p.m. to do a catch-up collage, and once at 7:30 p.m. To do my regular Wednesday magazine harvesting. The cover, which is here, I'm going to turn this book into I'm going to cut the spine off and make it into a ring-bound journal with the eyelets and everything. And then we'll cover it with something. Maybe we'll just cover that because it's a nice black book, right? We'll see. We'll see what strikes my fancy. But we're going to work on that on the Friday evening, which is at 5:30 p.m. my time, which is 6:30, 7:30, and 8:30 across the country. I am on Pacific Standard Time right now. And then week 3 and week 4 will be on the 23rd 3rd and the 30th respectively. Those are both Sundays at 4:30 p.m. So we'll be, once we get the catch up, we'll just be working forward. I'm inviting everybody who can see this video, whether you're part of my Patreon or you're part of my Facebook group or not. It doesn't matter, except for the catch up sessions. Obviously, those are going to be for unlisted. It's my comfort level right now. Because they'll be the first collages I've probably done in a year, other than glue booking. So I'm doing an homage to horror, more or less, but you should feel free to do whatever kind of collage you like. If you don't know anything about collage, you've never collaged before, then just do general collages. I did say in February, I will be putting up a few packs of some randomized collage goodies. So some fussy cut stuff, some rectangular and square images, and then some big pages of things that you can either fussy cut or I thought would make fun backgrounds. And I will maybe make 5 packs of that. And I'll do 2 of the packs with covers in case somebody doesn't have, you don't have a book cover, and it's not easy for you to get out and get one, and the rings that go with it. If you need something before February, you can contact me and let me know. I think the packs are going to be $10 to $12 in the store, and probably like $15 with the covers and the ring binding. So if you're interested in that, let me know. Otherwise, they'll just hit the store in February, and if they don't sell, they don't sell. No worries. No, I'm not doing bird collages. You're interested, Casey, Leslie, in doing the challenge or in a pack? I guess I could, because The Birds is an Alfred Hitchcock horror movie, but not just birds. Anything can be creepy if you look at it in the right light, just about. I don't have a specific plan. I just thought, I want to do this. And I want to have fun with it. And how are you, lovely Miss Christy? I got my cards and I love them. Oh, you know what? I didn't show them, did I? I think I showed my Nomi. My little Nomi guy. It's up here somewhere. I might have put him in a safe place. Nope, right here. So I ordered some of Christy's cards. Oh my gosh. And they are on super heavy duty cardstock. So you could send it to somebody you love, or you could possibly assault a stranger with it. Here's the little Nomi, and he's got a E.E. Cummings quote. I carry your heart with me. I carry it in my heart. Isn't he just the cutest? And he's got a little bling up here. I'm actually going to use him for a journal cover. And then this is her new kind of charity thing she's doing. Some of the sales from all of these cards in her shop are going to I know it's like a nun who's doing something. I watched the video. Yes, Nomis. I love your artwork, and I love getting the little, see, like she sent me a thank you, and it's a little, I love these things. These are awesome. I have a little pile of them, and I hoard them, and I pet them, and I read them. They make me feel good, as silly as that is. So, Chrissy, if you want to put in, I'll make you briefly, I won't keep you a moderator, because I know you've got a busy life, and I don't have too much trouble, but I'll make you a moderator briefly. Put in your links, put in your Etsy shop and your did I get it? Keeps moving on me. All right. The next time you type, you should be blue. Put in your links if you'd like to your shop and stuff. Oh, that's the Forest Monastery. So I bought a card and I didn't really think about the charity part of it. I just liked the card. I'm probably actually going to put them on journal covers eventually. I think I probably need to pull out my pile, though. Some of them aren't signed, and if I were going to do that, I'd want to send them back to Christy and have her sign them, because I want her to get credit for, I don't want somebody to think I made that, because I did not make that. I don't have that kind of talent. But yeah, I'd love for Christy to put in her links so that they're here for anybody who comes in later, or for anybody who maybe hasn't been over to her YouTube channel or her to her Etsy store. She does the dot mandala art on stones and canvases and cards, and she does some beautiful, beautiful watercolors. Oh, I would never scan them. That it's one of a kind art. I would never. Oh, you're welcome. But she does a variety. So she does those, and she does some watercolors, and she makes journals. She's got some fun journals right now in her shop made from sacks from a company that processes nuts. We'll call them nut sacks, and we'll giggle about it. Oh, you're so sweet, Christy. She's also one of the nicest people I've ever met on the internet. Incredibly caring. She shares what she knows with people, and she's got a wicked fun sense of humor. So check her out, her YouTube too. Christy posted a video on her channel of her husband and her son, or her daughter, sledding down a hill from a fartless pinto beans bag. Let me see if I can get it on this end. Let's see here. Etsy. My internet's just slow, you guys. Bear with me. My nails are too long. I need to clip them so they catch on the keys, and then I type the wrong thing. It's a whole thing, people. It's a whole thing. Yes, that's what I really meant. Why can't you just show me that to begin with if you think that's what I meant? Sometimes Etsy's such a pain in the tuchus. Okay. Things happen. Okay, let's see. The thing in the right. Okay, let's try that one. Does that work? Oh, there we go. We did it both at the same time. You got 3 to 5 inches. Ew, Minnesota is truly snowy. I just love her stuff. I gave away her stuff all through Christmas. I gave away echo dyed paper and a snippet roll and just all kinds of fun Christy things. And a tab. Jinx, right? So one of us owes the other one a soda. Closer to 2. Wow, that's a lot for North Carolina. I don't think of that. I lived in South Carolina, and one time we got like 1.5 inches of snow. We went out and we made tiny little snowmen about that big. Seriously, people. They were just the cutest little snowmen ever. Okay. Oh, and I did the little cute ladybug rock too that she had. So she just does amazing fun things. Oh, there you go. Yes, that would be awesome. And avocado is wonderful. I don't have a source for enough avocado to do that. So if you do it, that will be awesome. I'll stick with my tea and my other. I have some new. I have a line of not echo but natural dye papers that I want to do coming up in the second half of this year. I want to start that. Well, we wouldn't want you to forget all your dirty jokes now. That wouldn't be good. But yeah, if you do avocado, then I won't have to continue to try and figure out where I'm going to get avocado from. All right. So if anybody, and it would be awesome if you guys could let me know, like in an email or in a message on Facebook, so I can kind of have a list. It's not like I'm going to get all over you about it. It just helps me know who Yeah, I'll poke you gently every now and then. Hey, how you doing on the 52 weeks of collage? But I won't call you out publicly and go, why aren't you done with your 52 weeks of collage? Nobody here. I'm the only one that likes avocado. Els and Mike both think it's gross. And so I don't bring them into the house very often because then I have to endure the, that's gross commentary, you know. But I love avocado. Someday. So if you're going to participate, let me know. Obviously, you do not have to do horror. The collage packs I'm going to create are going to be general things, and I'll try and focus on positive. I won't send you a bunch of really negative words or anything. You like avocado? Yay! Kristen's in the avocado club, and obviously Christy probably too. So, and Mary's like, it's yucky. Some people don't like the texture. I love the creamy texture. Yes, you can do collages, mixed media. You can do anything you want. I'm personally doing horror. You should do whatever makes you happy. If you like making masterboards, make masterboards. If you like making creeples, make creeples. If you like making, I don't know, paper dolls, make paper dolls. It's all a form of collage. And you can make it mixed media, or you can do straight up, old school, grade school collages. Whatever makes you happy. It's just a challenge to get out there. We're in millennial hell. Oh, the damn millennials and their avocado toast. They're ruining it for the rest of us. Avocado's a great fat too. It's good for you. Okay, Leslie. Let me write you back. Let me write you down on the back here so I can contact you. Are you looking for a pack with or without a cover? And I'll put out a new one every month. Obviously, you may not need to. Except for Tuesday and Wednesday this week for the catch-up sessions. If you're a part of my Facebook group, you'll see the link come through, and I'll try and put it in about an hour before the live with the cover. Okay. I'll send you a message so we can narrow down a cover size for you. Those are only going to be available. It's going to be unlisted, but anybody who's on either my Patreon or my Facebook group will be able to come and see those going live. And then every Sunday, starting on the third week at 4:30 p.m. on Sundays, Sunday will be collage at 4:30 p.m. Pacific, which is 5:30, 6:30, and 7:30. Leslie, I'll pay extra. You don't have to pay extra, hon. But yeah, so I'm a creepy person. I admit it. I like creepy things. I may come off as creepy. Who knows? So I'll be doing serial killers and everything from cutesy things like the child's book cover that we looked at, the monster who ate my peas, to I won't do anything super gross, but we'll go pretty far with it, I think. So, and then I'll just put out a pack every month, and a pack may last you 3 months, so you may not, if you don't want to do the harvesting part of this, that's what the packs are for. If you have your own materials already, or you love to harvest, I'm just making this available for people who maybe want to participate but don't necessarily have the time. I'm weird about committing to it. Okay, so I will send you a mix of stuff, and occasionally I'll throw something creepy in there, and maybe you'll use it, maybe you won't. I'm going all in on this one. So I think that's everything I have for tonight. I want to thank you guys for coming and listening to me blabber and show you, how I'm doing, leftovers for the pages. Just remember, in your personal book, whatever you decide to do with it, whatever you start as your base page is going to become that much thicker and that much stiffer once you collage on top of it. That's why I'm doing ring bound. And I'm probably going to put an eyelet on each page, but so it's sturdy and it doesn't tear or anything in the future. And it's probably actually going to be 2 books as time goes on. because I can't imagine one book, even with a giant honking ring on it, holding 52 weeks of collage. Okay. However you do it, Mary, though, it's a personal challenge. It's not, if it's stressing you out, take a week off, take a month off, do as many or as few weeks as you want. This is supposed to be just for funsies, strictly for funsies. Don't stress yourself out about it. You do what you can do. That's all this is about. So yeah, so just remember, if you're doing a bound book, if you're gonna, or you want to do an altered book where you want to cut some pages out, you need huge rings. So just keep that in mind as you're going forward. But I plan on mine might be 2 or 3 books depending on, what happens. So I'm planning on at least 2 books to hold it all, and that's fine because that's more covers I can play with. And I love making covers. I think sometimes the signatures are harder than the covers. But I want to reuse up all these little pieces of stuff that I have. I have a ton of these kids' book covers and leftovers from like music books that I tea-dyed the paper. So I want to use these up. I hate waste, and I want to upcycle as much as I can. Yes, you could get I'm trying to put a huge dent in my collage. You have no idea how much collage stuff I have. I do not have, I fully admit, I do not have as much as like Dee Dee Willingham showed hers one time on a video. She has big plastic bins full of it, and I would love to just live in her craft room and go through all the bins. There is well, and it's going to get stiff and thick, so we've got all kinds of dirty jokes in the making around here. Never a shortage of those. So I hope that I will see some of you on Tuesday and Wednesday, and then Friday at 7:30 or at 5:30 p.m. we're doing the cover in the Hanging in the Hollow session, and then Sundays every week from now until the end of time, or at least until the end of 2022. Unless something ridiculous happens or I'm on Scaventure, there will be collages galore. So that's going to be it for this evening. And I hope to hear from some of you that you're going to do the challenge. I know that Mary's going to try and Leslie's all in. But if some of you other guys are going to do it and maybe you not ready to commit yet, just let me know. No purchase necessary. You can use anything you want and you can make any kind of collage. You have rings somewhere also. Awesome. If you decide you need them, Candy, just let me know. I can send you a couple of rings. That wouldn't be too expensive to mail. I'm going to have to buy me some to be usable and reasonably clean. Keep your fingers crossed for me. However, you guys are short of stiff jokes. We try, Mary. We try. Uh-oh. What's going on here? I'll wait till the buffering's over. Okay. I'm having micro buffering here. I don't know if you guys are. All right. So on that note, however you guys are spending your days and nights, I hope it brings you great joy and happiness. Each and every one of you absolutely deserves it. Thank you for putting up with me. And I enjoy having you guys in the room all the time. You know it. The Steady Go video. Oh boy. I will try. So until I see you one of my lives or in a box somewhere, I wish you the happiest of crafting. Bye, 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 bye. Bright blessings and hugs and positive energy to you guys who absolutely need it. I hope that you are on a healing journey and that it goes quickly for you and that you get back to your full normal quality of life or even better. That would be awesome. That's it for me tonight. Bye and the end. Good night, Francis.